Now that you've honed your collaboration skills, let's talk about ways to customize Slack to work the way you do and to reduce noise so high-priority items get your full attention. With Slack, joining and leaving channels lets you choose where you want to focus your energy. Maybe I helped out with the Burlington sales account for a few weeks, but I'm done helping now and I don't want it in my sidebar. I can simply leave the channel. Because the channel is public, I can always join again later if I need to. Alternatively, Slack lets you star conversations to move them to the top of your sidebar so you can easily find your most important channels and messages. I may be finished with Burlington, but Dickinson is heating up, so I'm going to star this channel to move it to the top of my sidebar. I can also star DMs to keep my eye on important conversations. It's also helpful to organize your channels and DMs by pulling them into customized sections, which makes your sidebar easier to navigate. I'm going to create an announcement section and move my announcements channels into it. So I'll right-click on Announcements SF, and I'm going to select Move Channel, and I'll choose Move to a New Section. Now you see here that I have some default options to choose from, one of which is Announcements. Alternatively, I can choose my own emoji and add a helpful name. I'll go ahead and choose the announcements that's given to me and click Create. Now I have an announcement section. You see Announcements SF is inside. I'll click Drag and Drop Announcements Global, and I'll click Drag and Drop Bruin Bubbles Announce. I can also collapse and expand sections as another way to organize my sidebar. We've organized our sidebar, so let's consider notifications next. You get alerted with a push notification when someone DMs you or when you're mentioned in a channel. The channel name will be bold and you'll see a red badge next to it, like Announcements SF. Red badges are great indicators of which channels to read first. Since you were mentioned, it's likely the information is highly relevant. If activity has happened in a channel that you're a member of and you haven't read it yet, the channel will be bold. These channels are next in line to read. If a channel is not bold, there's no new activity and no action required. You can also check your mentions across all channels at the top of your sidebar in Mentions and Reactions.
Let's take a look at how you get notified in Slack and how to adjust your notification preferences to focus when you need to. You'll find your conversations in the left sidebar of Slack. When there are new messages and conversations, they'll appear bold. And when someone mentions you to get your attention, you'll get a notification. And a badge will appear beside the conversation that you're needed in. You can click on the channel name from the sidebar to jump to that conversation. The mention is highlighted, so it's easy for you to spot. You can control what you get notified about from your preferences. In this case, you'll be notified when you receive a direct message or when a teammate mentions you. There are a few other ways to customize your notifications, like setting a schedule to only get notified during work hours. When you're in a meeting or need some focus time, you can pause your notifications for as long as you need. Now your notifications will be paused for 30 minutes. One last thing, it's easy for you to stay informed even when you're on the go. Just download Slack's mobile app. Then, if you're away from your computer, your notifications will automatically jump to your mobile device. And there you have it, your essential guide to Slack notifications. To learn more, visit slack.com/help.
Take a moment to review the key takeaways.